Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for allowing me the honor of speaking with you today, not simply to entertain or inspire, but to awaken a force that already lives within you. A force more powerful than any economy, any competition, or any setback. That force is your mind, and more specifically, your ability to use it with definite purpose and persistent effort to create a life of extraordinary success. Let me begin by asking you a simple question. What do you really want? Not what your parents wanted for you. Not what society told you to want. What do you, deep down, truly desire out of life? A billionaire life? Then say it boldly. Own it. Speak it into existence. Most people never become wealthy, not because they aren't smart or capable, but because they never define their purpose. They drift. They chase random goals, hoping something sticks. But the billionaire mind doesn't drift. It decides. It commits. It focuses like a laser. 1. Definite major purpose. The starting point of all wealth. The first step to any life of massive success is definiteness of purpose. This means deciding, once and for all, what you're going to do with your life. Without it, you're like a ship without a rudder, tossed by the winds of chance. I challenge you right now. Write down your major purpose. Be clear. Be specific. Not, I want to be rich. That's vague. Instead, say, I will build a global technology company that impacts 1 billion people and generates over $1 billion in annual revenue. That is definite. That is power. Your purpose becomes the filter through which you make all your decisions. Every action, every relationship, every hour of your day must support it. If it doesn't, cut it out. 2. Burning desire. The fuel that drives you now. Purpose is not enough unless it is backed by a burning desire, a white-hot obsession. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. The billionaires you admire didn't just want success. They craved it. They were willing to sacrifice, to suffer, to persist far beyond what was comfortable. Desire is what gets you up when you're tired. It's what drives you through failure. And if you don't feel it in your chest every single morning, then your purpose needs to be bigger. You must become obsessed with your vision, not in a frantic or desperate way, but in a focused, disciplined, and intentional way. A billionaire doesn't make excuses, they make things happen. Point 3. Faith. Belief in the invisible. Once you have a purpose and a burning desire, you must develop unshakable faith. Now, I'm not speaking of religious faith, though that may help you. I'm talking about belief in yourself and your ability to manifest the future you envision. Faith is not a vague hope. It is a mental attitude you cultivate through autosuggestion, by repeating affirmations, visualizing success, and speaking power into your own life every single day. You become what you believe. And if you believe you are destined for billionaire success, and back that belief with action, the world begins to move in your favor. Doors open. People show up. Opportunities align. 4. Specialized knowledge. Learn with purpose. Billionaires do not try to know everything. They master one thing deeply and then surround themselves with experts who know the rest. You must acquire specialized knowledge in your chosen field, knowledge that has real-world value. Learn with purpose. Study your market. Study human behavior. Study leadership, negotiation, psychology, marketing, investing. Learn what matters. But never fall into the trap of thinking that knowledge alone is power. Applied knowledge is power. Knowing is not enough. Doing is everything. 5. Imagination. See what doesn't exist, yet every great fortune began in the imagination. Before Apple became a trillion-dollar company, it was just a vision in the mind of Steve Jobs. Before Tesla, Elon Musk imagined the world running on sustainable energy. Before Amazon, Jeff Bezos saw the internet as a marketplace no one else believed in. You must cultivate creative vision. See not just the world as it is, but the world as it could be. Then go build it. This is the root of innovation. And innovation is the heartbeat of wealth. 6. Organized planning. Your blueprint for success. Dreams are useless without execution. This is where organized planning comes in. Set long-term goals. Then break them into yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily actions. Keep a journal. Create systems. Measure your progress. Amazon didn't become a trillion-dollar company by accident. It was built brick by brick, quarter by quarter, guided by metrics and constant innovation. Be flexible with your method, but inflexible with your mission. If a plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. And remember, imperfect action beats perfect ideas. 7. Decision. Speed is power and decision breeds doubt. Doubt leads to procrastination, and procrastination is the graveyard of potential. Hill discovered that successful people make decisions quickly and change them rarely. Unsuccessful people take too long to decide and change their minds often. Don't overanalyze. Gather the best information you can, then move. Mark Zuckerberg's motto at Facebook was move fast and break things. Not perfect, but effective. Train yourself to be decisive. Start with small things. Over time, your ability to make high-stakes decisions will sharpen. 8. Persistence. Keep going when it's hard. Persistence is the iron quality of character. It is non-negotiable for success. Most people quit when it gets hard. Billionaires keep going when it gets impossible. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before someone agreed to sell his chicken recipe. Today, KFC is global. He was over 60 when he started. Persistence means you keep showing up, even when there are no results, no praise, no progress. Because deep down, you know, success always rewards those who refuse to quit. 9. The mastermind. Power in people. Napoleon Hill emphasized the power of the mastermind alliance, a group of people aligned in purpose and vision. No one succeeds alone. Not Elon. Not Oprah. Not Gates. They built teams, attracted mentors, formed partnerships. Who are your 5 closest influences? Do they push you forward or pull you back? Surround yourself with builders, doers, thinkers, believers. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your results. 10. The subconscious mind, your internal operating system. The subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between truth and lie. It believes whatever you consistently feed it. This is why you must control your inner dialogue. Your thoughts shape your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your actions. Your actions shape your future. Say things like, I am building a billion-dollar brand. I create value and wealth every day. Success is my natural state. The more you repeat them with emotion, the more your subconscious starts to accept them as real. That's how belief is born. Burn the ships now. Let me leave you with a story. When Hernán Cortés arrived in the New World to conquer Mexico, he gave his men a clear order: burn the ships. Why? So there would be no retreat, only forward. If you want to live the billionaire life, you must burn the ships of comfort, of excuses, of fear. Commit so fully to your purpose that there is no plan B. Make a decision today to think boldly,